to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. Okay, on today's video we are going to talk about musicians. Especially church musicians. We are very guilty of these charges I want to give us, but the truth is we are all guilty of it, so I'm not claiming to be innocent. Okay, first of all, I want to talk to some of us. I know you love how Chris Coleman plays drums, and of course you know how this man solo, how he beats up his solo on drums, the way he interprets his drumming is so loving, and I admire that man very well. As a matter of fact, he's one of my mentors. And then you can relate as well when Lionel Lewis plays drums. When he plays groove, and then you're just nodding your head on the beat, and then you're feeling it, so you're enjoying it. Okay, don't worry, you want to play like Lionel Lewis. And then some of you too also want to play like Eric Moore, the way Eric Moore chokes the hi-hat and all of that. You so admire so much, and you want to play like these professionals. You can be as professional as these people, but there are some attributes that, there are some touches that these people put in their drumming, and I'm going to expose those things to you. You see, the way these drummers, they play drums, or any professional musicians you see when they play their instruments, there's nothing different from what they play to what they are playing. The only thing that makes it different from what you are playing is the vocabulary at which they speak to their audience. Now, I will explain to you, because I know some of you do not even understand what I mean by the vocabularies. Now, let me face this to the drummers especially. A lot of drummers want to play like Eric Moore, like Chris Coleman, like Lionel Lewis, but their vocabulary is very poor. What do I mean by their vocabulary? Is their drum rudiment. The same rudiment that you apply on your drums is the same rudiment that Chris Coleman or Eric Moore plays on them. Now, some of us, when you play paradiddle, you do not even know the difference between your paradiddle and your 5-strokes roll. And some of you, when you play your 5-strokes roll, it's sounding like you are playing 6-strokes roll. Today, I want to fire you musicians, or you drummers especially. Sorry, excuse me. You play your rudiment very wrongly. Now, let me say this. I will expose this to you. The way Chris Coleman plays the solos on the drum is the same paradiddle that you apply on your drums, but the only difference is their vocabulary is more clear and mature. I will explain. When a child is speaking to you, a child, a very young baby, like maybe under a year, is speaking, you don't understand what they are speaking. You just hear blah blah blah, 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 blah. You don't really know what they are saying. But when a child close to like 2-3 years, and he or she begins to call you daddy, mommy, I want to eat, I want to drink water, I want to play game, now you understand what the child is saying. Same thing applies to musicians. Most of us, we play our instrument without being what do they say? Our vocabulary is not strong. When we are playing, we play as if we are not playing. It doesn't just make sense. When Eric Moore plays paradiddle, you just know this is paradiddle. When they play double strokes, you just know this is double strokes. Some of us, we don't even know what our vocabularies are as a drummer. Your vocabulary is your drum rudiment, your single strokes, your double strokes, your paradiddle, 5-strokes roll, your 6-strokes roll, and pataflafla, all of those strokes. If you want to play, or you want to solo, or you want to play drums, can you just identify your favorite strokes? For example, if you're playing double strokes, let your doubles be doubles. Let your audience know that what you're playing is doubles. Let your audience know that what you're playing is singles. Let your audience know what you just apply on the drums now is paradiddle, and then they can understand what you are saying, because when you play your instrument, you are actually speaking. So when you speak with your paradiddle, when you speak with your doubles, when you speak with your flam or whatsoever, your audience can relate to what, okay, what so person play was he combined flam with paradiddle, then with double strokes. Then if they want to rehearse as well, they understand the rudiments that you combine together to form what you play. That is your vocabulary. It's different from when the child is saying blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah. You don't understand what the child is saying. But when I'm speaking to you as a grown-up person, and I'm saying this is what I just play paradiddle. Some drummers or some musicians, if you tell them to break down what they just played on their instrument, they cannot break it down for you. Why? Because they do not even understand their vocabularies. They don't understand their rudiments. I've come to a point at some time, like when a drummer is playing, I will tell you he just plays 6 strokes through. He just played paradiddle, he just played flat, he just played singles. You understand? As a musician, I'm facing drummers especially. You should be able to identify what vocabulary you're playing, and so as for your audience to understand what you're saying. Now, I have talked about our vocabularies, that is our rudiments as a drummer. I really mean drummers these days. The number 2 I would say is your techniques. See, why we admire all Chris Kroman, Eric Moore, Lionel Lewis is because of the techniques. Okay, if I may rephrase, the style, the pattern at which they approach their rudiment is different. I mean, they just think outside the box. And I'm guilty of this, so don't go to my channel and start looking for videos to counter my talks. We are all guilty of this. You understand? Their creativity, they are so creative in the sense that the same way you apply your paradiddle, by the time they apply the paradiddle on the drums, you'll be like, what did this man just play? The same paradiddle that you know that he just played, just that he added more creativity to what he just played. And another thing that I will say to musicians is, please, for God's sake, love your instrument. When you love your instrument, what the instrument will give back to you, you too, you will love it. But when you play your instrument like you are being forced to play it, like you are hungry, the same sound, the same thing that the instrument will give back to you will be annoying. If you play your instrument with anger, with annoyance, it will return back to you annoyance and anger. So when you see those professionals playing their drums, they love their drums, they love their instrument, they play it with passion, with love. I know you all have girlfriend, and I'm not sure you maltreat or you mishandle your girlfriend or whatsoever. Love your instrument, hug your instrument. Please don't play your instrument like you are being forced to play, like you are angry. And so, I mean, drummers are very guilty of this. They play their instrument as if today I want church or I want this band to buy another bellum to now. Love your instrument. When you play your instrument with love, it will return love back to you. I have talked about your vocabulary, that's your rudiment. Go back to your basics and then go back to your single strokes. You are not too old, don't tell me you have spent 20 years in music. Go back to your basics, go back to your vocabulary, that's your rudiment. Go back to them. The more you rehearse them, the more ideas and more creativity begins to come up to you, and then you will be surprised, like, for real? I mean, you'll be feeling yourself like, am I the one playing drums like this? Am I the one playing sax like that? Am I the one playing my instrument like this? You will love it. And also, I talked about creativity. Be creative when you are playing. You must see, another thing that makes those professionals different from all of us is, apart from their creativity, they have their own signature. Build up your own signature. Yes, I want to say this to you. You know why I say build up your own signature? Anywhere you see Eric Moore plays, without nobody telling you, you just know, come on. From the way that man is joking higher, from the way he's applying those chops and those fills, that's Eric Moore. And then when you hear something heavy and clear and bold, you just know, come on, I think that is Calvin Rogers. Calvin Rogers, the way on the drums, you just know that it's Calvin Rogers. And then when this man, Chris Coleman, to play, when you begin to hear the build-ups of the solo and the grooves, the way they are sequenced and they are building up, you just feel this is Chris Coleman on the drum. Build up your own signature. I will go back. I said, build up your vocabulary, your rudiment. Number 2, I said, love your drum. Number 3, I said, be creative. And number 4, I said, create your own signature. My people, I am not angry. I just feel like these are the things I should talk about, because we all are guilty of this. I'm not innocent, so don't come to my channel and be telling me what I don't know, because I know you guys will come back for me, and I'm ready for you people. Whatever video you see on my channel, they are my past. This is my new me now. Okay, so these are the tips I have for us for today. Please don't crucify me. I just feel like we should talk one-on-one, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Now please, if you know you enjoyed this video and you know you have picked up one or two things on this video, kindly click on the subscribe button, like my video, and share to your fellow musicians. Okay, I love you guys, and see you on the other side. Thank you. Peace.